Like Depeche Mode, enjoy the silence. The quiet at St. Francis before Thursday night football. So get ready, get your roll on, and get loose because St. Francis is about to tango with Harvard-Westlake. St. Francis unbeaten in the Endless League. Harvard-Westlake brings in sophomore quarterback Jamison Wong, who's had a strong season, and senior Cameron Jones with 5 interceptions on the year. But St. Francis, with an offense just put up 69 points, how are you going to stop them with quarterback Darius Parantis and big Greg Dulcich, all 6'4" of him, plus some more guys we're going to mention a little bit later. Matter of fact, let's mention one of them now. Second play of the game, Parantis looks up, finds Elijah Washington, who is untouched on the right side, and he's got a house call, folks. He's got to hurry up. 62 yards later, in the end zone. St. Francis 7-0, and it just kept going because on St. Francis's next possession, Parantis looks down the middle to find that big target, Greg Dulcich, who shows off his strength, his footwork, gets away from a few defenders, and 53 yards later down the field, and that would set up a short touchdown. Parantis to Gabriel Gerbivak, who catches that ball, brings it in. It's 14-0, just like that in 4 plays. St. Francis' defense was also ready. Jamison Wong drops back, but Kevin Armstead makes a great diving catch for the interception. He's fired up, and St. Francis would capitalize because Parantis, he's looking down the field, but I think I'm going to take it myself, he says. Not really too sure, but he gets those wheels going. He, too, has a 62-yard touchdown. Slowly getting down there, but in the end zone. And he was so happy, he didn't stop running until he got to the end zone. And I don't blame him. When you run like that, you just want to keep on going. And special teams wanted to get in the action, so on the ensuing kickoff, St. Francis pokes the ball loose, and that is Tony Norton on the recovery for the Golden Knights, and that leads to more cash, courtesy of the bank of Elijah Washington. 5-yard run, 28-0 in the first quarter. Harvard-Westlake's down, but not out. Watch. Jamison Wong, Cameron Jones, who gets a head-to-head collision. He told me afterwards his bell was rung after that, but somehow he stayed on his feet, outraces Dulcich, and gets in the end zone. And guys, I don't blame him for being down because that was a pretty big hit, but he still got the points. The PAT wasn't good for Harvard-Westlake. And it didn't matter because on the next play, 4th down, Wong to Liam Douglas, the lineman. And folks, we got a big man touchdown. The USC commit rumbles in the end zone, and everyone's happy because we all love a big man touchdown. That's right. Get your dance on, celebrate, because you may not get that ever again, young fella. And St. Francis wasn't too happy about that, so more touchdowns. Parantis to Dulcich, 4 yards on the slant. Another touchdown this time. Parantis hands it off to Kevin Armstead, who had that interception earlier. Now he's got 6. Harvard-Westlake still not out because they got some big plays waiting for him. Thomas Glover, bounce, outside, gone. Look at that speed, and nobody's catching him, guys. 79-yard touchdown. Cut the deficit to 42-20. But St. Francis would score twice before halftime. A 4-yard run by Elijah Washington, and just before the end of the half, Parantis, a wide-open Greg Dulcich, 50-yard house call. Halftime score, not a joke, 56-20, and the St. Francis offense was just in clicking mode. Just anything they wanted, they got. Third quarter, more of the same. Kevin Armstead gets another touchdown. That's 2 for him. And at 4:12 to go in the third quarter, that play started the running clock. And the scoreboard, not lying, 77-27. That would end up being the final score. A big night for St. Francis, improving to 9-0. But next week, they got to be ready because they got Cathedral, and Cathedral ended their perfect run last year. St. Francis wants it to happen at home. We'll see what happens.